This is transmission number one, aka question number one. It's from Dravos from the mining colonies of Vethar, Sector 9. Dear
Mining
Slim.
people.
Yeah. Dear Slim, I've worked the deep core mines for 20 cycles. The pay is steady, my family lives well, but I'm away for months at a time. I've missed my children's first molts, their first glows, and even their first glide. My partner's understanding, but I know it weighs on them. I have 10 more years of this life, or I could take what Earthlings call a Monday to Friday job with less pay, but more time at home. Do I endure or scale back for family?
I know we don't know this, but look, it's 2025. There's no such thing as one person take care of the thing. So what I would really be interested in knowing is the full picture. Does your partner work? I've had one of those gigs before. I worked as a defense contractor when I was gone for 6 months out of the year, 2 months on, 2 months off. And I did that job for almost 4 years. And when I look back on that job, the only good thing is the money. When I look back on it, I regret it. I think about like the relationship that I had for the majority of that job. Like, I knew it would have been a lot better off if I wasn't gone all the fucking time. Just missed so much shit, man. That shit just really wasn't worth it. Nah, man, you can't replace that shit. You don't get birthdays back. You don't get none of that shit back. So, like, you gotta, like, you gotta sacrifice. You gotta put your old lady to work. I hate to hear somebody talking about their old lady don't work. Like, you motherfuckers are crazy. Yeah, man. You fuck around and miss that shit with them kids. And, like, the thing is, with kids, if you don't, like, you gotta get in there young, or your ass is gonna be on the outside, like, forever.
Yep. Ray Soul says money can't buy mental health.
That's a great fucking point.
Which, agreed, completely wholeheartedly.
I'm gonna say I agree with that one all the way. Because if your ass is broke, you don't even have access to fucking therapy. You don't have access to anything.
I guess it's a good balance. Like what they said, like back in the day, it was like anything above like 80,000, it's like happiness. Above that was like anything that you made above 80,000, like didn't bring you that much happiness or whatever. But that's an interesting take, yeah. Like especially with like in today's society, like I guess with like ILM being more inclusive, like you would expect like I guess like both couples to be working maybe. Like I don't see it being like that traditional. So that's interesting to see like even like in an ILM or like space faring thing, like even mining cultures have like that what you would call traditional marriage or whatever, where like one spouse like stays behind.
There's one profession I was still, dude, that shit's on the way back, man. Like trad wives, I'm pretty sure there's a trad wife that lives around the way. I'd have met them at the fucking dog park. They so fucking weird, dog. Like, the husband is just confident, dude. These kids are these like, extroverted kids. And then there's mom. She's like the odd one of the bunch. And I'm like, what the fuck is your deal? So I think she's a trad.
Oh. You ready for the second question?
Yeah.
This one's a lot shorter than the first one. So this one comes from Lurik from the plains, towns, of Shorness, Sector 2. Dear Slim, my town is quiet and rooted in tradition, but progress comes so slowly. I long for vibrant plazas, fresh markets, and new voices. Here, change crawls. Do I stay and keep pushing for growth, or leave for a place already alive with the future?
Well, the answer to that is within you. You know that one better than anybody else, man. Like you gotta look at shit like, are you the type of motherfucker that makes shit happen? Or are you a motherfucker that needs like other people's energy to like, to fucking what to do your thing? Like, you guys remember like when we were in Germany, like I was like, "Well," like you guys came to my place sometimes, like, and I will say, up before that dude punched that dude in that bar, I was trying to make shit happen. Remember, like
Yeah.
having little shit at my apartment, and then at that point, I was like, "Hey, I don't want to be liable for this shit, so I'm not actually having anything in my apartment anymore." Uh, that's what I like. So if you don't have the juice to make shit happen, if you have to be willing to like put yourself out there, like invite people, and set something up, try to like cultivate that good energy. Like, I mean, it don't matter where you live. I say that as I just moved across the country. It don't really matter where you live, man. It's like, what kind of juice you got? Like, are you attracting? Do people want to be around you? Are you doing stuff, or are you just smoking dope and being boring? Or you know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? So if you know you can't like fucking build your own space, or you're not good at that, or you're not well equipped well for that, then yeah, maybe you should be somewhere that's a little bit more vibrant. But I don't know. Uh, there's also a beauty to like being at home. I was just thinking, like, as I'm all the way out here, 1,600 miles away from like my family. Um, that town, you couldn't stay there. Like, I can't live there. It's a small town. It's got 1,500 folks in there or whatever. Um, but man, it would be nice if I could be there around everybody who I know. Everybody knows me. Like, if I get hit by a car on a run here, like I'm a fucking John Doe in the goddamn morgue. And if something like that were to happen to me back there, it'd be like, that's my hometown. People would know me. So there's beauty to staying where you're at and trying to build that up. There's also beauty in just fucking trying. But if you ain't got the juice, like, I look at it like my town. I would say like a reason I didn't do try to like go back to my town and build it up and say like, hey, I've been here, let's do this XYZ, is because you got to know the economics of your town too. Like, not just the dollars and cents, but like the risk part of it. And so like I looked around in like my city, and they put a landfill there in 2005. And I believe it was in 2016, 2015, something like that. But it was like this train derailed in Tennessee, and it spilled some shit called coal ash. And nobody's ever fucking heard of that shit. Like, I hadn't heard of that shit before. Like, what the fuck is coal ash? But when they cleaned that shit up, they was like, well, we need somewhere to put this shit now. And they chose our zip code. I think that town's gonna be a future fucking super fun site. And since they've been dumping shit down there, people in the town are getting sick. And dude, this was on Last Week Tonight with John Oliver. Like, he mentioned it. He mentioned it it's in one of the Torts episodes about how people, like big companies threaten to sue people because they know that they can't afford, lawyers and shit. And like, they sued somebody in Uniontown for like $250 million. Because Yeah, like they sued this lady who makes, $30,000 a year for like $250 million because she was posting online pictures of dead birds and dead animals and shit around the landfill. And
Oh
they
my god.
basically they basically tried to break her. I know that that's not how this question started. It was just like, just know, sometimes when you're in like a little shitty town, just know like it's shitty by design. Like somebody wants it shitty so they can do shit like that at that place. So you can't beat shit like that. When you look around and your city's got something like that, where you just like, if you black in a racist town, yeah, you can't beat that shit. Fucking leave. But like, if you're like, this town doesn't have any house DJs, like just fucking do it in your backyard. I don't know.
That makes sense.
But nah, man, don't be trying to beat institutional racism, and don't be trying to beat like fucking eco what is that? Eco terrorism?
Macabre says, you all heard of Centrilla, Pennsylvania, here on Earth? Mm-mm.
No, I haven't.
What's up with that place, if you don't mind me asking? Before we go into the next.
Before, like, I think it'd be better if we let Mach like pull it up instead of like dead air waiting for them. Yeah.
Oh, is that the place that
based
not
off the
Resident
game?
Evil.
Silent Hill?
Silent Hill is based off of? Because I think I might have heard of this town.
Fuck a duck.
Fuck a duck.
Fuck a duck.
Yes, it's that place. Yeah. That's fucking. I have heard of that place. It's gonna burn for hundreds of years because of what they did or whatever. I don't remember the story. It was like a mining town, I believe, right?
Yeah, it was some underground mine that caught fire.
If I'm not mistaken.
Well, the mine is what caught fire, yeah, and it's still, yeah, that's wild.
You ready for the third question?
Yeah. I was going to say, though, also for that second question, I can kind of relate, you know what I mean? Because my hometown, Cosmic, as you know, it's one giant neighborhood.
Oh, yeah.
It's just suburbs. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing but houses, dude. It is wild where every street literally looks the same.
Absolutely.
So I would say Vegas is like that, too. That's something that's new to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it weird? Yeah, because I know here, I grew up around, obviously, my hometown, so I didn't think much of it until I started bringing, like, military friends over. And they would be so confused, like, hey, I don't know where the fuck we're going because every street literally looks the same.
I didn't grow up in a city that had, like planning. So, yeah, it looks weird to me to be in places and you're like... And so, like, even if you Google some of these places around here, like, they refer to them as master plan cities, like, in neighborhoods. Like, and I guess going way, way back, like, crazy-ass Howard Hughes, that's what he was out here doing and shit. That guy had a far-reaching career, dude. He did everything. And you'll see now, like, a lot of shit that's out here is... it'll be like owned by like the Hughes. It'll be like this is owned by like the Hughes Development Company, or this place is managed by the Hughes Management Company.
No shit, really?
Shit. See, I didn't know that. That's wild. That's still to this day. That's still something that's going on.
Yeah, because Macabre says Love Canal, New York has a huge Superfund site as well.
What's it called?
Love Canal, New York.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, Ray, so are you asking Macabre if they have visited it or us? Because I haven't visited it other than the game and the movie.
Yeah, same. Just the game for me.
You ready for the third question?
Oh yeah, but I was gonna
Yeah.
say
Oh
though,
yeah, before you.
with the second question though, I can relate though because I feel like when I left the military and went to Chicago, I ran into a lot of things that kind of derailed what I was expecting to do. You know what I mean? So in a way, I feel like I wasn't ready for Chicago, but I actually went back to my hometown to get better. You know what I mean? And I feel like now that I feel like I've gotten to a point where I can actually like not reattack Chicago per se, but be in a place that is more, I guess, vibrant, like this
Yeah.
person or this alien said. You know, like
Yeah.
I had to go back in order to get better, but now like I feel like I'm definitely in the right place to do more, or I can handle a place like that now.
Yeah, it's like this. Like, I was all in on, like I love Birmingham. Pre 2020, Birmingham was fucking dope because I had the juice. I made shit happen, man. Like a good group of, like a good social group. My girlfriend at the time was really social, so like her friends would do stuff at my apartment, like this great apartment in this entertainment district, and we would do stuff there. So we had people over, and there was a energy in that place that and it was the people, more so than anything else. And I think like I was chasing that. And I think I kind of talked to, I probably talked to both of y'all about this, about how like, well, like pre-2020, and then I liked that, and then I left and went to school, and then I moved back onto that street, that same place. Like I didn't move into that same building, but that same neighborhood, it's the building next to it. A little bit of a nicer building actually. And did I have fun there? Yes. I never replicated what I had going on there the first time though. And I actually kind of became a little sad about it. I was like, this is actually kind of fucking lame. It was like, damn, dude, I did everything I could to get my life I had back 4 years ago. Like no real evolution, and then now I'm looking at it like, I obviously like I waited around that year, and I'm kind of like I was at that point to where it sounds like you're at now, Mach. It was just like, all right, let's go do something different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy that I had to go like, I mean, not trying to sound corny, but in a way, like I had to go back in order to go forward again. Like I had to go back to my hometown in order to kind of regather myself, my thoughts, or just get better mentally, in order to kind of like, all right, now I'm set, I'm ready, I'm good to go.
Absolutely. Because like I had to do the same thing. Like, although like I had to go back to like breaking like the fourth wall a little bit, like go back to like the Dallas area. I'm like a little bit in the suburbs. Like I do feel a little bit better, but like it's like going back before, like y'all said, to be able to go into that vibrant, actiony area, to be able to tackle it again. And Rachel, like Las Vegas is an awesome city. Like if you try to ever go there.
Man, you don't even like Vegas.
To live now. Have I told
Vegas,
you that before?
I think the two cities I visited the most in the States has been Atlanta and Las Vegas. Like I think I've been to those cities like 3 times each. And Vegas I really do enjoy. Like I find it to be manageable. The size isn't too overwhelming like Chicago was.
That's a small city.
What's that?
Like, it's actually kind of a small city.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what kind of surprised me when I went to Vegas the first time. Like, there was the Strip, and then there was the old part of town, like by Fremont.
Yeah.
And then, like, the city's just wide. I think we lost Biscuit.
Oh, we lost Biscuit.
Biscuit, you're back. You there, Biscuit? Biscuit, can you hear me?
My bad.
No, but yeah, that's something that I found about Vegas. Like the couple times that I've gone, it's just like wide. It's just desert, and then there's Vegas. Yeah,
It's like mountains on all sides too, so like
yeah,
it can't grow any wider. And there's not a lot of, so now you'll see like, I would say it kind of looks like DC, man. Like most of it does. Like there's no tall buildings here.
yeah.
Like you'll see like a couple of office buildings. You know, maybe it's got like, I don't know, 8, 10 feet, 10 stories or something. And then like you go across the river, and then there's like all these tall ass buildings in Arlington. That's like what the strip is. Like there are no buildings. There's no tall buildings here, which is kind of crazy to me. So like you don't land here, or you don't drive around and be like blown away by like the skyline, you know, with the buildings. Like the skyline here is just like mountains. That's what I did, at least.
That's cool. That's interesting because it's very unique for like because it's a population-wise, it's a big city, right?
3.3.
3.3 million.
Yeah.
God damn. Yeah, races
more than I
go
expected.
there for like entertainment. Yeah, I mean like that's why everybody goes for, except for like the people that live there.
You know, I got like a year to decide what's the deal gonna be. I would say right now, I miss Black people. Like, there's just something about like being around, like in a Black city. I don't know. It's just the interactions is just way fucking different. Like it could be just, I don't know, just anything.
I bet like if I was to like move to like Seattle or something like that, I'm assuming it would be like I would miss like Hispanic interactions.
Yeah. We should both go to Seattle, so I can miss Black culture and you can miss Hispanic culture.
Oh God, dude, I would fucking cry. You just have like some stale ass tortillas. You ready?
I've only been to Seattle twice, but yeah, I think I agree with you guys.
I will cry. You ready for the third question?
All right.
I was gonna tell you this weird story.
Oh
Yeah,
please,
let's hear
share
it. Of course.
Nah, that's okay.
No, share it.
No, share it. Come on, Biscuit.
Nah, let's move on. Question number 3.
No.
Right. I mean, it's whatever you want. We're not going to pressure
It's
you.
your segment.
Yeah.
Question 3, please.
All right. So this is transmission 3. This is from Tavar and Yilian. Yiyin, I don't know how to say it. From the floating reefs of Calvos, Sector 6. Dear Slim, for 70 cycles, our family has cared for a space whale, rescued as a calf. It grew with our children, sang to them at night, and followed us between stars. Now, it is old. Its song falters, its fins ache, and it drifts in pain. Some of us say it is cruel to let it suffer. Others cannot bear the thought of ending its life. How do we decide between mercy and love when both feel like betrayal?
When I was born, way back in the yonder years, back when tigers used to smoke, They thought I was gonna be a girl, and my name was gonna be Tiffany Michelle. And when I was born, they gave me my name. You know, like you had to come up with another name. And about a year later, my mom bought this dog. She got a puppy, a poodle, and she named that puppy Tiffany. And I had a little bunny named Michelle. Obviously, I didn't name this motherfucker. You know, my mom must have influenced me to do that. But I had this buddy. Like, I didn't never put two and two together until I was much older. Um, Except for when I was, young, I couldn't say Tiffany. I said Pup Pup. So that dog's name became Pup Pup.
That's cute.
Um, when I was about 16 years old, would have made Pup Pup about 15. She at the end of her, like Cash Patel would say, man, she ready to go see Valhalla. One night, like, Pup Pup would see her water bowl, and instead of drinking water, she would just go put her nose in there and, like, just breathe. She was like, I'm ready to die.
What the?
Yeah. And then somehow, man, one night, I think she was on the back porch. Like, she had, like, the back porch was screened in, and she had, like, a little bed back there. And I don't know, she was back there on the back porch. Somehow she got out. She ended up under the house. Like, my mom was like she was under the house stuck in mud. And my mom was like, Jamar, you got to go in there and get that dog. And I'm like, why the fuck I got to go? Why the fuck I got to go get the dog? She was like, you got to go get the fucking dog. I was like, all right, fuck. I'll go get the dog. We go in there. I go in there and retrieve this dog. She's covered in mud. And then after that, my mom takes her to the vet. Later, she gets her put down. And, it was difficult for her to do that, but she did it like compassion. Like, this dog is literally like wandering around in the middle of the night, like getting stuck into the house, like trying to drown itself in a water bowl. The dog was ready to die. So when a motherfucker's ready to die. I just don't know how you all yell or a fucking like whale. Like, do you get like do you plug up its blowhole?
It's a space whale. Remember Stellaris? So I don't know how space whales breathe in space.
It might be through their dick gills.
Their dick gills. So cover their dick gills?
I guess you do. Or you have to suck their dicks.
To death? I mean, you have to do it.
You have to suck a whale dick to like cover it so they can't breathe through their dick gills.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's like Avatar, but like in a really weird way.
I forgot that movie was weird like that.
Yeah. You're connecting, like you were connecting like yourself to like the animals and whatnot.
I only saw the first one.
Yeah,
I really
same.
dug it. And then they was like, yo, the new one's out. They was like, it's 3.5 hours. And I was like, yeah, I'm good.
So you would say put the whale down.
Yeah.
Chad, would you put the oh, Ranger helmet is here.
Can we get that applause? Yeah.
Much. What say you?
Dude, absolutely. I mean, I think sometimes we have to look past our own feelings, because I went through an experience where we had a dog, and not to throw my parents under the bus, but my mom could not let go of this dog, even though this dog was clearly old in age. At this point, she was suffering seizures. You know what I mean? And it was one of those
Yeah.
things where she could not let this dog go, but this dog was clearly suffering. So to me, I remember at one point I was like, hey, I think it's probably best if, you know, you put the dog to sleep, which is probably easier said than done. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I didn't have this attachment to the dog like my mom did. And it was awful to see this dog suffer because there was this uncertainty on my mom's part. You know what I mean? So I know what it's like to see this dog suffer, and it was one of these things where I was like, you have to have compassion. You know, I mean, you kind of have to look outside of your own feelings and see how this other living creature is feeling, how their quality of life is.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was just one of those things where I wish it was handled differently. Like, it's still something where, like, I don't want to say that there's resentment there, but there's part of me where I'm like, man, I wish we could have handled that a lot differently than we did. But I would be in favor of, you know what I mean, having mercy and compassion on this other animal and, you know,
Yeah. So I didn't
letting
mean
it
to,
go.
Yeah, bring any wounds or anything.
No, dude,
Yeah.
we're being honest. I mean, we're
Yeah.
being completely open here. Like, I mean, it's fine. Like, you're not bringing up anything that I'm not willing to share. So, like, it's all good.
Yeah, like with us,
I don't hear
like,
by the time we killed a dog on purpose.
please share.
Oh man, I was gonna get in the shower, but I gotta wash my hair, so I can't get in the shower.
We have one more question
Oh.
then.
Nah, I just realized it. Yo, one time,
This kid named BJ, he had gave my brother a dog. And like at this point, man, my mom's a single mom. And she like I didn't know he had got the dog. My little brother's like, I got a dog, my puppy, my puppy. They like he's folding the dog. It's like giving him little kisses, you know, like licking his nose. And my mom comes home. She's like, Jamar, why the fuck this dog comes home? I was like, I didn't have anything to do with this. And she said, when they go to sleep, we're gonna take that dog around the corner back to BJ's house, and we just gonna say the dog went back to BJ's house.
Okay.
So I'm sitting in the back seat. I got the dog. We on this late night mission, me and my mom, right? And we pull up at the house, and I open the door to let the puppy out. And, then we drive off, and then we drive over the dog. Like he ran back under the wheel.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oof.
And my mom said, Jamar, was that? God damn it. My mom said, was that dog? And I was like, I'm looking out the back window, you know, like, and she's like barely driving away. She's got her foot on the brake. And I'm like, yeah. I can see its little body because of the brake lights.
Oh,
Like
dude, so it's like a horror film. Like, I know what you did last
Red
summer
light.
kind of shit.
Just red light.
Yeah. Like, what happened to the dog? We don't know.
Oh no. God damn.
Fuckaroo.
Something happened similar. Hey, Ranger Helmet says hi, Biscuit, and also says hi, Bodie. And
I'm right here cuddling with Bodie right now.
And Metro Ham says, what a perfect view for a 200-lane highway. I love you, Metro Ham, but you infuriate me so much.
Yo, man, leave Metro Ham alone, man. They're just trying to help.
They got a dope.
Eh?
No, I got you, Metro Ham. I got your back.
They got a dope name.
Metro Ham?
Yo, Bodie's being really affectionate ever since he heard me just talking about putting dogs down.
Rachel
Damn,
says, my
Rachel.
family used to have 3 dogs in the house and 2 of them always fight. Sometimes the fight ends with my older dog bloody up and hurt. One day we were eating in the front yard and the younger dog started to bite the older in the neck and I grabbed and threw it away. The last resort was to give away the dog. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, sometimes you just can't, they just don't get along. It's like humans. Sometimes some people don't get along. I'm sorry to hear that. I apologize. Dude, I want to see
Why do you
pictures.
apologize? Was you instigating the dogs?
I was. Put it in the Discord, dude. Metroham has a Toyota today. I think it's a 1992. Have you heard of that vehicle before, Biscuit?
Yo, nah. How about this? Everybody, drop your dogs in the Discord, man.
Yeah, we have pets
we don't
Discord
We don't want to see your cats. We want to see your dogs.
and cats.
Nah, man. Keep your fucking cats out of there. Nobody wants to see that shit.
Hey, you want to do Biscuit Slim intermission? Macabre says they only have cats.
Then the Discord server won't be for you. Maybe we'll get a little cat day or something.
Today's
Maybe
dog
on
day.
No, maybe on Saturdays, like we can call it Catter Day.
Oh,
Catter.
dude. Tom says I'm gonna post them.
Now I'm gonna.
Dude,
It says it's
you
midnight.
fucking-
It says it's midnight where he's at.
it's Catter Day.
It's Catter Day where you at, so
That's what
hey,
they said.
go off.
It's 12 a.m. here, so it's Catter Day.
All right, y'all.
Yo.
I'm gonna. Y'all mind if I go burn real quick? Or no, we have one more question. Fuck, never mind.
Yeah. We
I
have one
forgot.
more question. All right, this is the fourth and the last question. This one's a little longer, so I apologize. This is from Zarek, from the Floating Gardens of Bralis, Sector 7. Dear Slim, my brood insist on growing food the, quote, the traditional way, by hand, in soil pods. The ILN provides hydro systems that can feed more mouths with half the labor. They say the old ways teach discipline and keep every member of the community working. I say progress could free us for other opportunities. If we switch, many will lose their purpose. But if we don't, we fall behind. Do I choose tradition, jobs, or innovation?
Will people lose their jobs? Or will people lose their positions? Or will people fail to adapt to a new thing? Like you can't fuck around with food insecurity, man. Like you gotta go with the new shit. You know, you gotta pump it. You keep that old way. You could have, you know, you could say like, hey, 3% of my food is gonna come from artisanal farmers. We're gonna make that shit available. And blah 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 blah. But we're not gonna fuck around with food. You fuck around with food and then you fucking dependent on other people. And then the moment that they don't fuck with you no more, they can fucking like do a blockade. Remember when that shit happened to Qatar? Was that Qatar? Pretty sure that was Qatar. Somebody hit me with the Google. 2021.
What was that? What was the Google again?
Like was Qatar? No, maybe it wasn't Qatar. One of the fucking Gulf Emirates, fucking, they were blockade, like, and they couldn't get food. But anywho, yeah, you can't fuck around with that shit, man. You gotta fucking revolutionize.
I think it was Qatar, wasn't it?
That's what I thought, but then I was like, Qatar's not landlocked, but maybe it just wasn't a land blockade.
Yeah. You know what this also kind of reminds me, not to bring politics into this, but the whole,
It was everywhere.
you know what I mean? Like, do we go towards like solar power, windmills, whatever you want to call it, or do we fall back to coal because it'll keep people's jobs intact?
That's disingenuous.
Yeah.
Because the way that they mine coal now, like they have wiped out so many jobs because they're not going down in the mines and extracting coal anymore. That's not what they do. They strip mine. They just blow the fucking mountain up and sift through the dirt.
Yeah.
And that doesn't take. You don't need miners for that. You need a truck driver and you need a demolitions expert. That's
Yeah.
that's kind of it. So those dudes, those guys' jobs has been lost to innovation.
Yeah.
You know, strip mining is not, fucking clean in any fucking sense. It's terrible. But not but, however. No, those people, like, coal miners didn't lose their jobs because of that. It just, they had, at the time where this evolution was kind of going on, dude, it just so happens that the president was black, and
Yeah.
it was a really fucking convenient excuse.
Yeah. Yo,
So,
Raysol in chat said we should stick to technology.
as in,
Become a Civ Type 1 in the Kardashev scale, which I don't know if I pronounced that right, but I guess what I'm guessing what they're saying is kind of like progress. You know, how things, technology changes, how we develop energy changes. You know what I mean? Kind of go with progress, I guess, in so many words.
yeah.
I would go with like progress as well, because like, I mean, it always creates new jobs. Like, I think that's something you were saying. It creates new things. Like, progress always creates new innovations that will help in the end.
Yeah.
And it was not to say free time is a good thing. I mean, if you're within the island thing, I would feel like the island would like help with the free time, like not be like. I mean, in a capitalistic thing, you're kind of like fucked like on your own due to like the whole like rugged individualism. But like in a more Randy Hammond says the more technology becomes available, the harder it will be to convince younger generations to ignore it because of tradition. That's a great point. Those are some fantastic points.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I appreciate everyone like participating as well. Because it really does make these, like this, especially the Dear Slim segment that we do every Friday, like it really does help and helps it kind of, like I love the participation.
Yeah.
Does anybody have any questions?
That was the last time we did it. It was awesome.
It is not the last time that we're doing it. Does anybody have any questions for Biscuit Slim?
We have active participation now in chat. I don't know if you can see it, Biscuit.
Yeah, we have active participation.
But Reindeer Helmet is saying traditional jobs roles will be starved for people at some point. Might as well be in control of when that is. You know what I mean? So
yeah. And then Rachel says, I think more of the alien part of my cryptozoology knowledge, civilizations were taken as the invaders to take the resources. We're nice and friendly. We're not gonna take the resources. And then Metro Ham says, when you gonna show my car?
Oh yeah, I think I saw the car. Is that what I saw on Discord?
Yeah, let me show it. Look at that! Look at that thing.
Biscuit, highly recommend seeing this car.
Dude,
hold on.
When you were like showing me, when you were telling me about your car, what it was the last thing I expected it to be.
Where's this car picture at?
On stream, if you go to like the stream or the Discord page on ILN.
Yeah, it's either on the Discord or Cosmic is currently streaming it right now on Twitch. So this car is like the real thing from Japan, like the steering wheel's on the right side. license plate, everything.
Dude,
Is this for
look
real?
at that.
This is
Yeah,
legit.
yeah. Today, not tomorrow.
Not yesterday. Today.
Today. Dude, that looks slick, dude. It's growing on me the more I see it, dude, to be honest. It
What
looks
is
really
this now?
slick. It's a Honda Today.
What year is this?
92, right, Metro Ham?
Hey,
He-
Cosmic.
What's up?
Remember when you thought your 91 was a 97 because of the way the Germans wrote their sevens or their
Yeah.
ones?
Ugh, that made me so mad.
Nope, your card's 6 years older.
Fucking assholes. Not, it's
They
not
write
their
their ones
fault.
like sevens. Sorry.
Dude, this car is sick. And here is the picture of Macabre's cats. Dude, they're so cute. I love the black cat energy, and your orange
Yeah.
cat is just like,
I love the black cat energy. I'm not a cat person by any means, but I like what I'm picking up
and
with this
the
cat.
orange cat is like, ugh.
Would eat, Metroham says.
That today, or I have no clue how big Adam is. I gotta show the pictures.
What are the names of your cat again, Cosmic?
Adam and Eva,
Nice.
and I'm not religious.
I was gonna say that wasn't on purpose.
Not really. Like, Eva was Eve, but my grandmother wanted to be Hispanic. And then Adam, and it was like some like cookie name. And then like we were like, let's name it Metro Ham. No, stop it. You will be punished.
Question.
What's up?
Did you name your cat Ava after Hitler's wife?
No.
Ava
Ava
Braun.
Braun?
No.
We both said the same thing. Yeah, huh?
Her name was Eve.
Mm.
All right.
Mhm.
Oh, dude, burpee.
That's a burpee. Excuse me.
Oh, god damn it. All right. Would you mind taking reign of the tram while I go burn this real quick?
Is this the first biscuit intermission?
I think so. Biscuit Slim, you can talk whatever you want to talk about. Just don't get crazy. You okay with that?
Crazy.
Sure, man. I mean, I was just gonna roll something, and then I was gonna.
I can